to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense has the ball first today. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so?
Wasting no time taking a shot. Snags it down the right side. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
This crowd, full of throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Makes the grab, it's Anthony. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. The play action fake. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Badgers. On the run is Marshall. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look.
There by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
The short hands. It's McCulley. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Back to pass. It's Keene. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll try the run. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They send the tight end in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the wideout. Might be calling a hot route. Scanning the field. It's Keene. Pocket breaking down. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the first down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and short. He'll sneak and try to surge forward. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Got a man. It's Anthony. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling Out of the gun, the inside give. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line. Looking for a crease, it's Marshall. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Got room at the 35. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field, paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms, but the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
And the Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Wolverines line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Keene. And a missed opportunity on 3rd. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the run.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Handoff to the single back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off.
Touchdown, Wolverines! And that one will give them the lead. The Wolverines just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Dropping back, it's Keene. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the Ryan looking for the first down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got a man, it's Marshall. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Wolverines are on the move. Got it behind the line. It's McCulley. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Line getting set on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. They'll try to get outside. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wolverines back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Hester. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. With the run on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Back to throw. It's Keene. Trying to barrel in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep, now facing a 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
Under fire. Touchdown, Michigan. Fit it in the wind. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. Touchdown, Wolverine! And they take it in for... Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They want that clock to run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stuffed on 1st down and 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Right back to it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Under fire. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Got his man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Griffin. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Almost almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Caught over the middle. It's Acker. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for room. It's Marshall. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gunner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff to the lone back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. They'll run it out of the shotgun. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch